Good afternoon everyone, Janet here. Just wanted to check in with you all just to let you know a couple of things that I'm doing before I start A Course in Miracles. The first thing I am doing is I'm having a glass of water every morning. I started a few days ago because I think we're just like a plant really, and look at how much a plant grows when it's been given proper nutrients, proper water. So I think I don't drink a lot of water, I know that. I do drink a lot of coffee, but I don't get enough water into my diet, and I think it's pretty important for your mind and body. So I'm trying to drink a full glass of water every morning, and I'm using an app which helps just as a reminder to do it. Otherwise we forget. We're so used to doing our old habitual patterns. It takes time to learn a new pattern. So which takes me on to my next thing that I'm doing, and that is, if anybody has heard of Dr. Bruce Lipton, he's written the book Biology of Belief. Now he's big on changing beliefs, that if you change a belief, it changes your life, and I'm a huge advocate of this. I mean, I've even trained in a healing modality called theta healing, which is all about changing your beliefs. I've helped so many people change their beliefs, and it does transform their lives in so many different ways. I haven't actually transformed my eating disorder with it, but I don't know why. That's mainly because maybe it's not based on a belief. Maybe it's based on a habitual pattern, which I think it could be, but I don't know. What I'm doing is going through A Course in Miracles, and it's a way to change your mind, because I think a lot of the things that you do habitual are in the mind. So Dr. Bruce Lipton is about changing your beliefs, and he talks about two parts of the mind: the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Now the conscious mind is a tiny little processing unit in comparison to the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is what you're conscious of every day, what you're doing, what you will yourself to do, whereas the subconscious mind is where all the automatic things go. So a good example of that is when you start to learn to drive a car. You're using your conscious mind as you're learning because you don't know how to do it. But once you pass your test and you start driving, it automatically goes into your subconscious mind. Sometimes you can find yourself arriving at a destination without even realizing the places that you passed to get there. That's because your subconscious mind knows exactly how to drive now. It's in there, it's locked in. Now the problem with an eating disorder, I believe, a lot of the patterns that we do are locked in that subconscious part of the mind. So to change it, we have to use, Bruce Lipton says, repetition. Using something repeatedly over with the conscious mind, repeat, till it goes into the subconscious to change something. So also Dr. Wayne Dyer, he advocates on a night just before you go to sleep, because that is when you're more at that level. Because when I did theta healing, it was using the theta brainwave, and that's that time just before you go to sleep. That's when you can access the subconscious part of your mind. So Dr. Wayne Dyer says before you go to sleep, in order to, it's a good thing to send positive messages into your mind, so they really take a hold. And I'm using that as a way of using Dr. Bruce Lipton's method of using repetition. So I'm trying every night just before I go to sleep to say things like, subconscious mind, help me find the root cause to this eating disorder so I can overcome it, or help me heal this eating disorder, and saying a little prayer just before I go to sleep, remembering to do that every night. And I have been doing it for the past 5 nights. So it takes time. I'm waiting to see, maybe over 40 days, something like that, to see, or 28 days, isn't it? 28 days to change a habit. So let's see after 28 days how I'm getting on after that. So they're the two things that I'm trying before, well, alongside really A Course in Miracles, because I plan to start that on Monday. So anybody who does want to follow along, get ready for Monday. Get the book, A Course in Miracles. You can buy it at most bookstores, on Amazon. You can get it at the website www.acim.org. You can get it in an app. You can read it online. I will post each lesson under the video so that you'll have that there. And just before we start that, I'm going to just do some more videos just to give some more tips and things I've learned while I've had an eating disorder, what's actually helped me. A great book I'm going to recommend as well that I think could help some of you out there to read. And anything that I've found that has really helped me, I'd love to share it with those who are maybe just starting to get into an eating disorder, because these could actually help you get out. I think it's harder, well, I'm not saying it's harder, but it's harder to overcome maybe when you've been doing it so long, because I guess my subconscious mind is really locked in with what's been going on with me over the years. So it'll take me a bit longer, but maybe that's a belief I need to change. So anyway, I will be starting the course on Monday, so anybody following along, please subscribe and join me, and we'll do our best to get over or work towards finding solutions. You know, I think it's going to be a positive thing. I really have a good feeling about this, so please join me, and we'll work together to overcome it, because there's more power in numbers. So I hope some more people will join. I'm really pleased to see I've got 1 subscriber, so yay, 1 on the go, and hopefully many more to come, so that we can work together and really combat an eating disorder that is pretty much widespread out there now. Not many people are talking about it, and I'm hoping to change all of that. Really, it's time to overcome, it's time to stop it, it's time to get it to a place where it's not in so many of our lives. So let's work together, let's do this, let's get a mission going, and let's get over this. So okay, that's it for me today, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Thanks for listening. Bye.